In this module, we will continue our discussion about accountability and liability. The European Commission report entitled Ethics by Design and Ethics of Use Approaches for Artificial Intelligence highlights the importance of fairness in AI systems and data processing, emphasizing the need to uphold equal fundamental rights and opportunities for all individuals, without mandating identical outcomes. The focus is on preventing discrimination based on inherent aspects of identity, such as gender, race, or age. The GDPR and the European Parliamentary Research Service, EPRS, outline two key concepts of fairness: informational fairness and substantive fairness. Informational fairness emphasizes transparency in data processing operations, ensuring that no specific individual or group is unfairly disadvantaged by automated systems. It is linked to accountability, supporting compliance checks and audits by providing clarity on how data is used and decisions are made. In AI and big data, this raises issues about the explicability of automated decisions and the accessibility of training data, ensuring that individuals understand how decisions affecting them are made. Substantive fairness, as detailed in Recital 71 of the GDPR, focuses on the fairness of the content of automated decisions and inferences. It involves correcting inaccuracies in personal data and minimizing errors to avoid discriminatory impacts based on attributes such as race, ethnicity, religion, or health status. Substantive fairness ensures that automated systems do not perpetuate or exacerbate existing biases. By addressing both informational and substantive fairness, we can develop AI systems that are not only transparent but also equitable, helping to prevent discrimination and ensure fair treatment for all individuals. To ensure fairness in AI systems, the European Commission's guidelines outline several key ethical requirements. Firstly, the avoidance of algorithmic bias is crucial. AI systems must be designed to minimize bias in input data, modeling, and algorithm design. Research proposals should include steps to ensure that data is representative of the target population and reflects diversity or neutrality. Effective mitigation techniques must be employed to address any biases in data and algorithms, ensuring that no group is unfairly represented or disadvantaged. Secondly, universal accessibility is essential. AI systems should be developed to be usable by individuals with varying abilities. Proposals should detail how accessibility will be achieved, potentially following established guidelines. This includes ensuring that systems offer equal functionality and benefits to all users, regardless of their abilities, beliefs, preferences, or interests. Lastly, fair impacts must be considered. Beyond addressing algorithmic bias and accessibility, AI systems must also consider potential negative social impacts. Research proposals should document methods for identifying and mitigating any adverse effects on relevant groups, particularly focusing on medium and long-term impacts. Ensuring that AI systems do not negatively affect any group's interests is crucial for maintaining fairness. By adhering to these guidelines, we can create AI systems that are not only technically advanced, but also ethical, inclusive, and equitable for all users. Fairness in adult learning is essential for fostering equitable and inclusive educational environments. One of the key aspects to consider is ensuring that all learners have equal access to educational opportunities. This involves removing barriers such as financial constraints, geographic location, and technological limitations. By striving to provide inclusive environments that cater to diverse needs and backgrounds, institutions can help ensure that every learner has the opportunity to succeed. Equitable assessment is another crucial aspect of fairness in adult learning. It involves designing assessment methods that accommodate different learning styles and abilities. To ensure fair evaluation of knowledge and skills, it is important to minimize bias and provide multiple assessment options, along with reasonable accommodations for learners with disabilities. Diverse representation is also essential. This means incorporating diverse perspectives and experiences in course materials, teaching methods, and resources. Inclusive teaching practices should respect and validate learners' identities and backgrounds, thereby enriching the overall learning experience. Addressing bias and discrimination is vital for fairness in adult learning. This involves proactively identifying and addressing bias and discrimination in instructional materials, classroom interactions, and assessment practices. Implementing training programs on diversity, equity, and inclusion can help educators recognize and mitigate bias, fostering a more inclusive environment. Transparent policies and procedures are also crucial. By communicating clear guidelines on academic expectations, grading criteria, and disciplinary procedures, institutions ensure that learners understand their rights and recourse options. This transparency promotes fairness and helps create a more equitable educational environment. Continuous improvement involves a commitment to regularly evaluating practices, policies, and curriculum to identify and address fairness issues. It is essential to engage learners and other stakeholders in the decision-making process to ensure that fairness remains a priority. By addressing these factors, institutions can foster a more inclusive and equitable learning environment, thereby enhancing engagement, retention, and success among all adult learners.